Good afternoon, guys. What's up? I hope you're all having an awesome day. Today we have come to a secret little location in Newcastle at the moment. Jacob knew of a few friends that have a couple of really old, extremely rare cars that we're going to have a look at today. So we've just come to, I'm not even quite sure what suburb we're in, but this massive big shed behind a couple of houses just over the back here. We're going to have a look at some amazing rare cars. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I'm probably not going to have any idea what any of these are, but yeah, it's going to be so sick. Because this is his lounge room right here. You can literally see straight through to his garage.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful MG.
She wasn't with us today. She will be 5ish, I think she said.
It's amazing that's been sitting around for 4 years, and
yeah,
we started it up recently, and it almost fired straight up, and clutch and brakes and everything going. I thought I was going to have to repaint it, but I buffed it and it's come up.
Yeah, it come up really nice. Yeah, definitely. I love the tonneau cover that it has. Yeah. That'd be so weird to drive like that.
You don't drive like that.
No, I was gonna say it would be.
No, you do.
Oh, you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you buy yourself, yeah, you leave the tyre over. So
it's so odd, isn't it?
Very nice.
I could imagine. Yeah, be nice and cool underneath. All the aircon would be nice. You don't reckon?
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of room in there.
I mean, there's no roof for you to worry about.
This one here is a bug-eye Sprite, what they call a bug-eye
It's the
Sprite.
happiest car in the world.
It is the happiest car in the world. I've seen a few of these. Yeah, yeah.
He's driving around not long ago.
Well, what's interesting with this car, it's one of the first three into the country.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Bought in 1958, and it's determined by the windscreen posts are made of steel.
Yep.
And those bonnet catches on the side, they were never on any of the other ones.
Yeah. Right.
But this one was bought by a guy called George Spanos down in Melbourne
Yeah. Yeah.
in 1958, and he immediately pulled the engine out and put a Coventry Climax engine in. These were only 850 cc's.
Okay.
And the Climax was, it might have been 950.
Yeah. Right.
But they're an aluminium lightweight thing that out a lot of racing cars. So he put that in it, and he changed the headlight positions, put the headlights down low and molded them in. And it was raced in the 1958 Melbourne Grand Prix.
Oh wow!
Races.
No way. Yeah. Right.
By a guy called Peter Manton, who became quite famous racing minis in later life. And everybody was looking for this car. They searched everywhere for it, and the guy that owns it just fell across it.
Yeah.
He already had one. He had a Butte blue one.
Yep.
Very cranky, but pretty quick car. And he saw an ad for a bug-eye Sprite in Melbourne. He lives at Singleton. He rang up and bought it over the phone, and then got a Sprite guru to go and have a look at it. And the guru said to him, "You bastard, we've been looking for that car everywhere."
No way. Yeah. Right.
Family for.
This is a good-looking old Fiat, though.
This was. All of them look good.
Oh, I 100% agree. Yeah.
I was 20 when my brother bought this. He came back from Malaya in the Air Force.
Yep. Yep.
And he was a Jaguar man. And
Yeah. Yep.
in between Jaguars, he restored this thing. He at one stage he fitted later model running gear in it, so it's got twin cam, 5-speed gearbox, disc brakes.
So it's stop and go, alright?
Yeah, it goes good. It's a really nice car to drive.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Really nice.
And looks the part too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks brilliant. I love the condition of the interior too. It's almost brand new.
This one here is a genuine 350 Monaro.
Yep, I saw this one from your lounge room that's just up in there.
It's here on storage.
Yep.
The guy that owns it, a bit of a sad story. I sold a guy many years ago when I had the panel shop. I sold him an S-Series Valiant that we'd done up. And I didn't know, a couple of years later he had a huge accident in it, really big accident.
Yeah, right.
No fault of his own. And he's basically been stuffed ever since. His back's absolutely ratchet, and he's in his mid-50s now. But anyway, he loves Alpines, this bloke, and he has been doing up one of these, and it was here for a fair while, and it's just absolutely magnificent. But it's got a 6-speed Corvette gearbox in it.
Oh wow! Yeah, right.
a 302 Ford in it. Oh,
Yep.
which is basically a replica Sunbeam type.
Yep.
But it's absolutely perfect, and he's trying to get that finished before he finishes up in a wheelchair, which is what they've said is going to happen to
Yeah, right.
him, many years later.
Will he make it so that he can still drive it? Do you reckon?
Well, we're hoping. I actually talked to him yesterday, but his brother owns this one.
Yep.
And they got to this stage about 18 years ago.
Yep.
And then he just parked it, and when he sold the property out of Uluru, we look after it for him.
Okay.
But that's a fully legitimate 350 Monaro, all the right numbers and all this. This one here,
Yep.
that one under the cover, there's another one of these.
Yep.
And I've had that one since I was 19.
Oh, really? No way.
So, and it's basically a racing car.
Sitting just over there.
In a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
This one is one I did up for the guy that built my flat for me.
Yep.
Pulled it right down and rebuilt it.
Yep.
No sooner got it finished, then he went through a divorce, so I bought it off him. And the ultimate plan, well, I've said to him if he ever wants it back, I'll sell it back to him, but if he doesn't want it back because I like it.
Yep. Yep.
It's a really nice car, this.
It's beautiful. Yeah, definitely.
That's what I've done with backing actually. I was pulling the tonneau. The tonneau hadn't been on it for years. That's the hard top off it over there.
Okay.
And I was pulling the tonneau tight in the sun, and somehow or other did me back in.
Oh, really?
No, they're all, any sports car, I've got hard tops and MGBs at the back. And
Okay.
that one's got a hard top. Different to this one, different.
Yep.
This is a 1963 Sunbeam, that's a 1960.
Yep.
And this is a 1960 Sunbeam Rapier, the sedan.
Yep. Okay.
So
The rake is beautiful.
Yeah.
this engine was actually built for the race car, and we never ever used it. It's these are normally 1500 cc's.
Yeah, right.
This started off as a later model 1725 that we bored and stroked it.
Yep.
So it's mostly out to about 2200 cc.
Yeah, cool.
And it's got a shitload of torque.
Yeah, I could imagine.
But we've never it should have Webbers on it. It's just undercarburetted to buggery. But I don't want to drive this fast, so I don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah.
Has enough torque to get around town. That's about it.
Yeah, I've
Yep.
been to Queensland and Wagga and Canberra.
Wow. Yeah, right.
Been to Queensland twice, isn't it?
Amazing.
Everywhere, don't you?
Yeah. It's got a 5-speed gearbox in it, so
So if you ever,
it'll cruise at 110, 120k.
amazing. Yeah, right.
When I bought this, the story with this is that I got it. Pull the cover right off.
Yeah. Okay.
Shut in the boot.
Yeah, just there's a knob down the back.
Yeah, him.
Hey.
So
Yep.
the story with this is, when I had the panel shop many years ago,
Yep.
I went to a wrecking yard to get some bits, and this car was sitting in the wrecking yard, and basically all that's wrong with it was it had a headlight rim missing.
Yep.
And pretty rusty. And anyway, I bought it, and at the time it was a white car with light blue roof and light blue flashes down the side, and a lovely light blue interior with white pinstriping. Anyway,
So it's definitely changed up a fair bit, hasn't it? Yeah, definitely.
what happened? We did it up, and I used to use it as the shop ute, and my apprentice used to run it in motor carners and the odd rally, and we'd rally it and we'd do all sorts of things and beat the living daylights out of the poor old thing. And then I sold it and bought an MG, and then 27 years later the bloke that bought it off me said that I want it back.
Yep.
And at the time I'd been thinking about buying something to drive around, something different. I was looking at XM Falcons and things like that. And anyway, I said yeah, so went down to pick it up. What he didn't tell me was for 27 years it had sat underneath a tree.
Oh, beautiful.
It was the rustiest car. It was unbelievable. We put it on a trailer. We were racing at Eastern Creek that weekend, and it was sitting in the pits at Eastern Creek. And one of my mates had a car yard that sold classic cars.
Yep.
And he came out to it, and typical car salesman, he looks at the thing and he's going around and he's sort of pointing at things and goes around, does a lap and comes back, and he said, how much to pay for it? And I said, nothing. So he did another lap and come back and he said, you've been fucking good. Because it was just so rusty.
Yeah.
I had to buy I bought, these are based on Hillmans, and I bought another crashed Hillman. I cut all the boot floor out of the bottom of that car.
I was going to say they're very similar, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, these are 2-door, that's the major difference.
Yep.
These were twice the price. In 1959, these were twice the price of a Holden.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so they were quite an expensive car.
That's probably why they're rare.
Yeah, I could imagine.
It was, yeah. And the other thing is that they didn't import a lot out here.
That's it. And Holdens came with a more powerful engine, and
I've been over to, well, no speed difference, these would hold one.
Okay, right.
They were quite a quick car. They were well known for rallying and all these sort of things, even with the little 1500 engine in them.
Yep.
But Russ has got the better of them in England, right? We go over to Goodwood race meeting on a regular basis, and there's just thousands of classic cars. I've never seen one of them.
I'd love to go to that sort of event.
Oh, it's fabulous.
I'm confused as to why it has 2 aerials. I was just looking at
just a bit of Hearnism. It was a 60s thing. You put 2 aerials on them.
Oh, okay. Rightio. Yeah. So you learn something new every day.
There you go.
So this one here.
Yep.
This is a. I'll tell you about this thing.
Yep.
This thing is built by a bloke called Dick Vermillion. He's a Queenslander.
Yep.
These, in Australian motorsport after the war, most of the cars that raced were home-built specials.
Yep.
And they were made, a lot of them were made from army jeeps. What happened was most of them got destroyed.
Yep.
Just taken to the dump when they ran out of time, sort of thing. But then the Confederation of Australian Motorsport deemed many years ago that if you built a car out of materials from that era, they would logbook them.
Right.
Now Dick has built, I think, this is the 8th, I think he's built about 18 or something of this type of car.
Yeah, right.
He lives up the top of Queensland.
Yep.
And he just collects stuff out of paddocks and all the rest of it.
Yeah, right.
These were made out of 2 back mud guards.
Yep.
He builds the body, he does everything, builds the chassis, sets it all up, builds the engine up. He's a bloody pastry cook.
Yeah, brilliant.
He's
the cars look brilliant.
Amazing man. This has got a full house side valve V8. It's just had a total engine rebuild.
Yeah, right. Okay.
It's, it really does sound the business.
Yeah, I could imagine. I'll stand back a little bit. Oh my god.
Have you run out of juice?
Nah, it's not.
Where's it from?
But you got an idea.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, sitting in it
Yeah.
for started.
That's all right. No worries. That's all right. No stress. Sounds amazing. The little bit that it did start running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one there is about a 45-year-old replica of a 1958 Lister Jaguar.
Yep.
The story with Lister was that he had a company. It was an engineering works, and Brian Lister was keen on motor racing and built some lovely little sports cars similar to that earlier than that. Yep. Streamlined bodies, aluminium bodies and all the rest of it, and usually powered by Fraser Nash engines or whatever he could get at the time. This is just after the war, of course. And anyway, Jaguar were building the D-type Jaguar, and there was a guy called Archie Scott Brown, and he became very friendly with Brian, and Archie was a guy that was built with a bucket load of mechanical problems. He had basically no lower legs. He only had a stump for a left arm, with a bit of a hand on it, but an amazing man, and he was only very small.
Yep.
And anyway, he had an incredible sense of balance and drove race cars incredibly fast for what he was. And Brian decided that rather than build cars for himself to drive, he'd build them for Archie to drive. So he built one of these. These are called Knobblies.
Yep.
And if you look at that, the top of the front guard, there's a row of rivets across the top.
Yeah, correct, yep.
Yeah, but right up the front.
Oh, right at the very
that
front.
panel that you're just looking at there,
Yeah.
that was put on later on in life in the series of these because
Okay.
they were, the guard just came down and went down like that and along like that.
Yep.
But they found they were very unstable at high speed.
Yep.
And
So had to sort of complete the guard the whole way down and...
well, they just thought that was the problem.
Right.
When the car Archie drove, the pedals used to be back here. So that's
Oh,
what
wow.
the story was.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And he had a lot of trouble getting a competition licence. He wanted to race overseas, and they reckoned he was unfit and all the rest of it, and blah de blah de blah. But he finally got his licence and to race overseas. He actually raced out here in New Zealand and everything. But unfortunately, he was killed in one of these.
Oh, no way.
Just made a mistake and was killed. That car actually finished up out here. It was the only other Lister to ever come out here. It was rebodied in what they call the later shape, the Coston shape.
That was in Australia, was it?
That was in Australia.
Okay.
This car came out from England.
Right, okay.
And they never realised it was that car that he'd been killed in.
Oh, wow, yeah,
when
right.
When they restored it, they saw the pedal mountings, where it had been mounted at one stage. This thing was commissioned by a guy called John Carter. And John Carter was eventually one of the two that built the Wakefield race circuit in there at Goldman. And he got a mob in New Zealand called Tempora Motorbody Works to build the body and the chassis and all the rest of it. And it is effectively a word perfect Lister Jaguar. It's the only one with the twin headrests because it's a replica of a car that was written off when it was pretty well brand new.
Okay.
And the reason for the twin headrest was that it was built for the Targa Florio where you carry the navigator.
Oh, yes.
But it never ever ran that car. So this was built as a replica. Just under the other side, mate. You push the button in the middle of the silver thing, push that down and put the lever out. And
1 second. Just gonna quickly grab. This is such a weird thing.
Right?
Sorry.
Got it?
Yeah.
Got it?
Got the buckle?
Yep.
Yep.
Hang on. We're stuck. It's me. There we go.
Wow. That is huge.
That's not what I expected.
Just poke the hole in the bonnet just up there.
Wow, ITBs and everything.
Straight 6, is it?
Yeah, Jaguar XO6.
Yep.
XK engine. Wow. 3.8.
Yep.
So it'd go like a cut cat.
Well, originally, depending on what diff ratio they had in them back in the 50s, so I can't speak, metrics, the top speed of this would have been in depending on the gear ratio, anything from 150 mile an hour to just under 200 mile an hour.
Wow.
That's 150 miles an hour the speed.
Yeah. So that's a fast thing. This one's geared for about 145, I think.
Yep.
300 k's an hour.
Yeah.
I think it's 320.
Yeah. So, the story was that it was built by Paul Samuels, not Paul Samuels, John Carter. Carter eventually sold it, and it went to a guy down in Melbourne, and he got it on full road rego. It had full rego.
Wow, yeah, right.
The catch with it is, you put a passenger in there, they don't last long because
there's
no leg room.
Yeah.
I was noticing that before.
But it's also the exhaust goes across the front of that footwell and then down the side.
Oh, so you burn your feet.
Oh, you do more than burn your feet up. I took him down to work the other day.
There is actually an exhaust pipe running just
Yeah.
through.
Yeah,
Actually
it
runs
just
straight
comes out
through.
underneath your feet, just on that side.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there it is there. Oh, wow.
There's the exhaust just down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
That's the chassis rail you're looking at. The exhaust
Oh.
is in that aluminium section.
In this aluminium section here, yeah.
You see where it goes down through there and where your legs are.
Yeah.
It comes out there.
Comes out just down the bottom here.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be very hot though.
Yeah.
I had a, who was actually my ex-brother-in-law. He was a motor racing fan and he was terminally ill with cancer, and he was a bit of a motor racing fan. And one of the last meetings at Oran Park we had this year, I was driving at Oran Park at a race meeting, And I said to the organisers, you know, I told them the story about John not having long to go, and I said, can I go out in the lunch break in this and do some hot laps with him in it? And they said, yeah, that's fine. And I said to John when we rolled out, it was a summer's day, I said when we rolled out of the pits, I said, because it's very noisy and you don't hear anything, and I said when the heat gets too much, just give me a belt in the arm and we'll shut it down and come into the pits. And I reckon we would have done, I thought we would have got about 5 laps in before he couldn't stand it any longer, and we got somewhere between 10 and 15.
That's awesome.
It was
Yeah.
just because he loved it. It just,
Yep.
it bellows and it slides around and
Yeah,
yeah,
yep.
it's just amazing.
It'd be a pretty rowdy car, I could imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks amazing, yeah.
I'm just in the process, as soon as I can, I'm going to get the seats out of it.
Yep.
And redone there.
Give them a bit of a condition. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's at the present moment, a real one of these is somewhere between 3 and 4 million pounds.
Oh, routes.
Yeah, John's telling Moss just bought one.
Do you? Yeah. Yeah. That'd be one of the new ones,
get on
because they're doing the extended.
He bought an original and a new one.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Shit.
A Knobbly, yeah.
Yeah. This one, I hope I end up owning it. I told Bo that if ever he decides to sell it, I want it.
Yep.
God knows what it's worth. He paid 86,000 for it about, it's got to be 14, 15 years ago now.
Yep.
But yeah, I
$5
just
or
love
$6
it.
million Australian.
How much?
5 or 6 million.
Yeah.
What is something like a replica worth then?
Well, we don't know. We don't
Yeah.
know.
They don't really get sold much in Australia, do they?
Well, this is the only replica out here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, right.
That's why I said it was special.
Yeah.
Because I went research it when I got home.
But we go to Goodwood, and we've been there when they've run a full field
Yep.
of these original ones.
Wow.
And believe you me, they don't drive them like they're going shopping.
No.
Look it up on the
I've seen
TV.
them
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Driving so hard, like 250 G.
And they're all completely original.
There's a bit of grey area there. 'Cause,
Okay.
I'll show you the story in a minute up there.
Yep, yep.
But we had a Lotus 15 that belonged to this guy that we built
Yep.
up from a wreck. Lotus 15, similar car to this.
Yep.
1958. It had a pushrod Ford in it. Originally it had a Coventry Climax engine and all aluminium, just as pure race car.
Yep.
It sold here 5 years ago to an New Zealander that lives in England
Yep.
for $510,000.
Wow, yeah, right.
Now that guy, we catch up with him every time we go over to England or France or wherever we go to the race meetings.
Yep.
He's got a string of race cars including GT40 Fords,
Yep.
Lotus 15s, Cooper Climaxes,
Yep.
Falcon GTs, not Falcon GT, Falcon hardtops,
Yep.
Mercury Marauders. He's just got this incredible garage. He's a lovely, lovely guy.
Yeah, nice.
But I don't know why I was telling you that. Something about him.
So you've owned this since you were 14 years old. Oh, sorry.
Bought it when I was 19.
19, sorry, yeah.
And it's been the family car, the workshop car, the race car, and it's
Everything in between.
everything in between.
Amazing.
Just had another rebuild, although we got to pull the engine out and put another cam in it. We're not happy with that.
Okay.
And it's about to go back on the circuits again as a historic car. What are you doing in there, Freddie?
Oh!
Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that either. Wow, that's amazing.
It's a couch on it.
I call it the bench.
The bench.
It's like a bench, doesn't it?
It's all it's getting used for
You know what it
now.
reminds me of? Like an old chaparral.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The Chaparral,
2J
something like that, yeah.
So that's basically the same. That
Yep.
engine in that car was built for this, and we never used it.
Okay, right, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it's been a good car.
Yep.
We've raced it for years and years and years. Everybody's had a drive of it.
Yep.
I've got a mate of mine that's been driving my MG since
Yep.
I've had my shoulders and everything. I couldn't climb in and out of them, and he was looking for an historic car to buy, and I said
Yep.
to him, well, I'll get this fully insured for motor racing through
Yep.
Shannon's, and I said you can you pay the outgoings and run this because it's
Yep.
just sitting around doing nothing.
I love the rear view mirror too. It's
That's a good spot.
amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible vehicle.
They're amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I'll jump out that way real quick.
you were pretty right when you said chaparral, but what it is, it's built to look like a Can-Am car, what they call the American Can-Am racing.
Yep.
But it's as simple as shit. It was built by a bloke in Tamworth.
Okay.
And he built it as a hill climb car, but
Yep.
really it's a bit big as a hill climb car.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
bit wide.
Yeah, you kind of want it to be a little bit. Yeah.
That's a Ford Laser engine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, right,
Amazing.
And if you look at that, that's your firewall.
Yep.
Then there's the
front end of a Ford Laser.
there's the headlight pods.
Oh, okay, yeah, Lisa, I remember Lisa telling me about this.
Yeah.
So it's cool. So it's not just the engine of a Ford Laser; it's the whole front end. So you got rad support.
Front cut turned around.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what happened?
So,
The guy built it, and it looked shit house. It looked like the sort of thing you jam underneath the shit.
Yeah.
Had door to stop the wind from blowing it over. And myself and another guy got in and sort of modified the body to make it look a bit better. Made different wheel arches, different back for it, different fronts. Fixed all this sort of stuff up. But the guy that owns it's actually in a wheelchair
Yeah, right.
now.
just looking at the knob on the steering wheel
Yeah.
for him, yeah.
He's spina bifida, and we've got it to, and I'm a bit annoyed about it. Two of us worked our arse out on it for months and months and months, and all it needed was to be put some mirrors on it, put those tyres on it, take it down to Goulburn, give it a run, and if it was doing all the right things, bring it back and we would have painted it.
Yep.
And he just hasn't done anything for over 12 months ago. Well, 2 years I suppose.
Yeah, right.
I just call it the bench.
How old?
Wow.
How old is it?
How old?
Yeah, when was it built?
Oh, only most likely 8-9 years ago.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. It's I mean the thing is, it could be quite a good car.
Yeah.
Because you put a bigger engine in. It was funny, we had one guy come here that's building a similar thing, and he's got a V6 Sigma engine, and he came and he had a look at this, and he just stopped and stared at it, and because he was looking at the way this was done with just cutting the front off the car.
Yep.
He hasn't, he's made a space frame and everything, and he just looked at this and he says, I'm a bloody idiot. This is so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Such an easy setup. Yeah, definitely.
This one here is a very rare car. It's a thing called a buckle coupe,
Yep.
built by Bill Buckle in Sydney.
I was going to say it looks absolutely incredible. I could imagine with all the panels on it. Yeah.
Very good looking car, yeah.
It's 1958.
Yep.
So for 1958, it's a very well constructed car. One of the first fiberglass cars built out here.
I was going to say the whole thing is fiberglass, isn't it? Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
got a tube chassis, and they made up the chassis. The front end is Peugeot. The running gear is all Zephyr, full
Right.
Zephyr.
Cool.
And that head on that car, the head setup on the engine, is what's called the Raymond Mays head.
Okay.
And you put a Raymond Mays head on a Zephyr engine and you basically had Jaguar performance.
Right.
So a Raymond Mays head was about the price of a good second-hand Zephyr back in the day.
Right.
So that's got all that.
My God.
It's,
Yeah, right.
it's got a 3-speed gearbox with overdrive on the top too.
Yep.
So it's basically a 5-speed. The story is it's the second one built. It belonged to a good old mate of mine. He's 93 now.
Yep.
And he was instrumental in the building of them. But he also owned either 9 or 11 of the 20 that were built at one time or another.
Right.
And this one he had for many years, and he was doing some work on a bloke's Maserati, and the guy said, I'll paint your car for you.
Yep.
And when it come back, it was bloody yellow and it looked awful. This will have a grey bottom on it.
Yep.
That's the way it was built originally. So we're turning it back into the original car. I've got to find some Zephyr wheels for it, because those wheels are Toyota or something and they don't look right.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. So that's the bonnet and everything's in there. I'll show you that in a minute.
Okay. All in storage. That's another one. So you have 3 of these now.
4.
4, sorry, yeah. My bad, yeah. Amazing. So this one doesn't have the tonneau, it's like a hard tonneau.
It's just an MG that we modified.
Right,
There's
okay.
another one sitting underneath there that's really nice.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Didn't see that one over there.
This one I bought off that guy there.
Yep.
He ripped me off many years ago. Isn't that right? You stopped paying warranty on it after 20 years.
That's my profession. I'm a professional ripper-offerer.
Love it.
And it was really, really easy because Dennis is an absolute gentleman.
Yep, that's it. So you just prey on him. Yep.
So
Amazing.
the story of this is it was again just an MGB, and Alan owned it and did an engine job on it, and it used to go really quick, and I finished up with it. He bought the E-type, and I used this for years and years and years. I drove it for 18 years as a road car and never put the roof up.
Oh really? Yeah, right.
Hail or shine, winter, summer.
Amazing.
And then with that car there, racing that one,
Yep.
there's no body panels for them.
Yep.
I had a couple of hits in it, and I thought, no, that's not good. So I started to race this.
Yep.
And this has been raced since early 70s, I think.
Okay.
Early 70s, I think, yeah.
This one doesn't have any hits or anything?
Oh, yeah.
It does?
Yeah, well, I had a big one up in Queensland about 3 years ago.
Yep.
Had a real big one. Twisted the body up and all the rest of it, and I just hit an open wheel that was abandoned on the side of the circuit around a blind corner, and I hit it that I reckon I was doing near 6,000 RPM in third gear when I ran into it.
Far out.
It launched this up the air and across the circuit and put a twist in the body. Was lucky. It took the left-hand corner out of it, took the suspension and everything.
Yep.
Never touched the aluminium bonnet, never touched the grille.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, right.
But it twisted the body, and
Yeah,
I was lucky. One of the guys that worked for me years ago, his son's head of the panel beating tech down here, so we got
perfect.
there and pulled
Up
it
on a
straight
jig
in.
and yep.
This is a full house as far as you can go with an historic race car engine, MG engine.
Oh, the body catch is just there.
Yeah, so you can get it. So that's
Tiny.
that's had
small.
Yeah, it is tiny, isn't it?
that's had $20,000 spent on it. That engine.
Yeah, right. I love how small the belt is and everything else as well. It's so tiny.
So the bloke that built it, I said, what do you compare it with? And he said 2.7 litre Porsches are in trouble.
Yeah, right.
It goes good. It goes good.
Amazing.
That one there is just a white MGB we're storing for a lady.
Yep.
It's a lovely car. It's a really, really nice
Yep.
car. This whole thing up here
Yep.
is a Renault Dauphine. Is that what you just fell over?
What's that?
That's it, panels out of an E-type bonnet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you just tripped over that. Oh my god.
So this is a 1957 Renault Dauphine.
Yep.
Nothing.
But it looks like there's absolutely nothing to it.
Well, there's not much.
Because there is absolutely.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But the story is that they were the biggest selling car in 1957 in America. Imported car.
Yep.
So quite amazing for a little car like this to be that.
Yeah, amazing for a
I
little...
would think a Renault would have been best selling out of all the
It was
imported
in
cars.
1957.
Jake,
Yeah.
do you want to film that one for us?
And anyway, there's another one out the back if you just walk through the door and look to it.
Just there.
So,
Yeah.
Same thing. Oh, okay.
yeah.
It's just to the right, it's the blue one.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cute.
That's a Renault Dauphine.
Yeah.
That was built by a friend of mine, an older guy that
Yep.
he used to look after me really well. He's a lovely guy.
Yep.
And he built that, and he was a Renault freak. And the thing with Renaults is Gordini is like Cooper was to Mini.
Okay.
So Gordini built some really, really quick parts, engines and everything.
Yep.
And that's all Gordini running gear. 5-speed gearbox. This is 750 cc's.
Okay.
That's 1400.
Wow, yeah, right.
That's got a 5-speed gearbox. This has only got a 3-speed.
Yep.
This has got drum brakes. That's got this. So we're putting everything out of that into this.
Right.
So the radiator and everything's got to go up front.
Yep.
There's no. And this will be a bit unique because Renault Dauphine Gordini's are only 950 cc's, I think.
Right.
This is all R8, what they call a Renault R8 Gordini.
Okay.
That's the buckle. Just you can see the photo on the wall there.
Oh, yes, yep.
That's what the buckle looks like. But if you open the door and turn the light on, which is just round to the right.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, to your left. the light.
Oh, it's there. Oh, it's a full paint booth. Oh, wow.
So if you look at that thing, you think, well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a happy looking car. It's so cute. It reminds me of
It does look like a Cobra.
It does. It's like Wally.
But just smaller.
Yeah. It's like a big puffer fish. It's amazing.
What's this letter out here?
Austin.
Okay.
This photo here is the latest fit.
Oh my god.
Is that a caterer?
It's a caterer.
No, it's a JB.
No.
Oh, sorry, it's not a caterer?
JB Clubman.
JB Clubman.
JB Clubman, there you go. Because you saw the back plate on
No,
it.
Lisa told me about it.
Oh, really? Oh, amazing. I love the colour.
Jimmy
Cool.
was a good mate of mine. We travelled together for a lot of years. He's a fair bit older than me, and he built all the wide wheels when we were in town back in the 70s and 60s. Anybody wanted a wide wheel, Jimmy would usually build them. They
Yep.
weren't necessarily round, but that was the only problem. But he built a string of these. This was the last one he built, and I think it was, I don't know whether it was 15 or 17. But if you look on the photos over there on the yellow cupboard,
Yep.
the one in the middle photo is that one underneath that stuff there.
Yeah.
Just behind you there. That's the frame and everything for it there.
Oh, okay.
So we
Right.
own that. And,
Wow, that's such a weird frame. It's literally just...
yeah, just
Square
a
bar.
square tube.
Square bar.
They're ever made of. And but this is the last one. And when Jimmy died, his son Kerry managed to buy it back up. This one off the bloke that owned it.
Yep.
And Kerry looks after our yard here with dark grass and everything, so he gets this shed.
Yep.
What he likes with this shed. So
That's amazing.
bit of a mausoleum to him.
Yeah. Yeah, amazing.
Over here is an interesting.
Yeah, that was the one that when I said I crashed mine up in Queensland, and Blake walked up
What's
and
that?
he said, "You can have mine."
Oh, okay.
He said, "Yours is rooted,
Oh, no way.
but it's too good to fall apart."
Also, you're going to use it as a donut car.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's got no motor, it's got no gearbox,
Oh, okay.
upholstery and everything. But my old race motor's sitting over there. We could put that in it,
Yep.
put another gearbox in it, and make a nice car. But
Too good to dismantle, yeah.
yeah, it's too.
Oh, yeah, I just read it off that. Yeah,
I've
amazing.
actually tried to give it to a couple of mates of mine. Not so much give it, but I say, you got to be prepared to put a lot of work in to get them finished. All these panels here are off a Healy 3000 that we've
Yep.
been working on. We've done all the chassis and all the body and all the rest of it, and it's gone away, get the engine and everything fitted, and then it comes back and we repair all these and fit it on it.
Yep.
She's a going concern again.
I reckon a Barra Turbo would sit nicely in that. Just saying, no. No, far from, I think, far from.
No, I've actually, what they do with them now is put MX5 stuff in them.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think a barrel would fit. Yeah.
Imagine
No,
even
no way.
something along the lines of like an SR or something.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
weird.
You'd ruin it.
I know you would
Too
ruin it
powerful.
with anything, but
There's a lot of them around that are running V8s because they did build
Yeah, right.
V8s in these. They're only small, only 3.5 litre.
yeah,
But,
Yeah.
3.5 litre and something that size with a bit of work on it.
yeah.
Zachary?
The worst
Sorry.
one I've seen is one with a Valiant 6 in it. You reckon that wasn't a piece of shit?
What was that? Sorry.
One of these with a Valiant 6 cylinder.
Valiant
Oh, right.
It was awful. It's a terrible car.
It would probably weigh too much in the
Oh.
nose, yeah.
Well, these rely on their the upper control arm as a shock absorber. That's why mine's on stands. When the
Right,
shock
right.
absorber's thrown it in. The weight of a Valiant on standard shock absorber is just incredible.
Yeah.
A mate of mine had a wheel on business, and the bloke brought it in to get him to wheel on. He said, "I won't touch it." He said, "I will not touch that car."
Yeah,
It's
right.
dangerous."
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So there you go.
Absolutely. Oh, all these engines down here. I just realised all these
yeah,
blocks.
Spare blocks.
Yeah, fair few of them.
Well, that's
Wow.
what Alan was looking for. He's looking for head starts. Heaps of them there.
Check out the Wang game on this 300ZX. Oh, that's huge.
I love it.
It's like my R33's wing, but like times two.
Yeah, but like a wing on top of a wing and then they come out the center.
Yeah, that's amazing. Alright, so we finished up at that place. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity to see those cars. It's just incredible. Just the amount of dedication and everything that he has to those cars, and it's just so nice to see, to be honest. Had a little bit of a quiet afternoon at Jacob's, and then yeah, I'm heading off back home tonight. So the whole trip has been amazing. The car's been incredible. I'm gonna do a whole video just in regards to just how amazing this trip has been. I've never been so nervous and scared in my whole life about, you know, quitting a job that seems so stable and then trying to get into something like this, and then, you know, to have that, which has been like, you know, off in my mind a little bit, but having this road trip that's been kind of helping me all through it has been really good. And I'm worried about what tomorrow's gonna bring mentally, but I think we'll be okay. But tomorrow I'll get to that. Thank you everyone for watching the video, and comment down below which one was your favorite car. That'd be amazing. I hope you guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Peace out. And just like that, we're back in Queensland at 2:05 in the morning. I am one tired Zachy.